Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to MotoGP 19, and some pro career has. You've found it got a bit tougher last time, so we've got to adjust some things, such as the difficulty. You've got to turn it down a bit. I'm not at the highest tier. I'm like mid-tier. So, should we turn it down to 105? That seems to be a good level to turn it down to, and then if that's too much, we can turn it down to 100. If it's not enough, we can turn it up to 110. And before we head to America, I want to check out what happened in Argentina in the other classes. So Dovi won on the Ducati. Marquez still not entirely comfortable on this track at the end of the day. Second place is a good outcome. Then Luti winning in Moto 2. It gets static as he beats Marquez and Shirota as they're poor 2-1. He actually had some words to say about Stone. He's an aggressive rider. When he managed to keep his enthusiasm in check, he's starting to get the results he deserves. Not sure that is entirely correct. As next up, it's the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas around the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. So we are then doing the race simulation test. So we've got to do 5 laps under 229.2 to get all of the development points, or just do 3 of them to get some development points. It's all very bumpy braking uphill towards the first corner. It's all flat out through the right, but a bit out the groove there. The bike didn't like that. Going through the S's. We've made some setup changes to the bike, mainly trying to make it a bit more stable and rideable. So the settings are actually more like we had in Red Bull Rookies Cup than we've had in Qatar and Argentina, which are kind of the old settings, which didn't really seem to help, unfortunately. Now it seems like setup actually does kind of matter again. But a bit more so than in 18, which is good. But then it doesn't mean you actually have to do much with the setup, like you have to do less. It's all a bit wide. It's always that corner that can easily catch you out. So a bit wide again. At least we're staying with someone. We're not just falling back by a country mile. So there's that incline. We've just got to lift through. Then flat out. Rest of the way. And penultimate corner and in. Careful braking for the final corner. Especially when you're braking on the curb as well. Going to power nice and early. It's going to be close. 28.6. We're talking here in Austin. We might have got it right out the bat, the difficulty. So I suspect that's not going to be the quickest times, but it's where we were in Qatar. We're slightly ahead of where we were in Qatar, where we should be. Be very happy with that. So we're floating through the S's. Half a second quicker. Setup seems to be better. Difficulty seems to be better. There's 28.4 from Orange Shoot. That does not bode well. It's almost into the back of the rider in front. There's 26.8 for Ramirez, so we're still a second and a half back at least. There's no doubt we lost time there. What's went into the back of someone? It's got someone right in our tail. He's just punted us. So once again, gone very wide. Trying to get hard and power through this room section. Bit wide, as it say there, Leopard. 2.1 back. So once again, flat after that compression. Get out the way, Leopard. I said get out the way. It's a bit wide in the final corner. Oh, we still done the lap. So you've done 2 out of 2, despite being all over the place and getting interfered with. It's once again just diving down our inside. Just go around the outside. Having a good battle here. Shame it's not the race. So a 10th down in the first sector. So once again, the first sector's ours here in Kota. Remember that being always being the case. Don't seem to have changed at all. And out downhill. Oh, again into this braking zone. Can't break down the inside there. We need to actually be on the line. We're still just 4/10 back. Much better that. We've got much better straight line speed as well. We have shortened the gearing slightly. It's all slightly wide. And that Leopard's back here again, being a nuisance. Guess he can figure a way around. So 1.9 back, so we're going for a personal best that, which is good. And hopefully give us some slipstream towards the line here. It's going to be in the 28s. 28.4. So you've done 3 out of the 5. 2 to go. Go not too wide on this occasion. Let's go flying through the S's once again. They're actually up in this first section. It's all over the stray Glitzer bike. This time fine, he got the run down the inside. Whoa, what are you doing there, Pod? But you see what happens when we're on the normal racing line, we actually get a run. Apparently just a 10th down as well. Getting some toe. Come on. It's all got into the back of them. I'm going to slow down. So both go wide in front. As Anthony does a 26.6. So once again, we're set for PB. Despite racing. And another that. So a bit wide. I get it, I'm in the marbles. Nicely behind the penultimate corner, need to do that in the race. It's all almost into the 27s, we're getting better. As we go on this race simulation, one lap to go. Hopefully the race is as much fun as this. It's down the inside into the S's. That's right, where you going, Bite? Do not go wide. That's quite a lot of time in that first sector. Yeah, almost a second. Keep forgetting you're braking uphill near. I don't need to brake so early. So that's better than that sector. 1.2 down, we're still set. Could be at the time threshold. Well, this is more nerve-wracking than the whole of the Argentina race. Seeing whether we can beat this time. There's that though. It sounds like we've got someone else joining the party now. There's 2.6 down. No, that's a poor sector. Through penultimate corner, good penultimate corner. Accelerate towards the line is going to be close. Yes! Perfect. So that's one down. Should we do this? I don't really want to do the track affinity. We could do the quick lap sim. I mean, we're almost there already that time-wise. Let's go towards the line. It's going to be close. Oh, no. Easy. 26. Finally, should we do this test? They're doing very well affinity-wise. Hopefully doing well time-wise. I'd say all over the curves. As well, where's the bike going? Once again, that penultimate corner. Trying to send us to another realm. Let's go towards, going to smash it time-wise. And affinity-wise, we've done it. Maximum development. So we've got Antonelli at the top. Ahead of Masia Della Porta. We're in fourth. Despite a terrible first set. Despite coming out of nowhere on the soft tyres. We definitely take that. As that means big things for qualifying. Look at McPhee as well up here in sixth. Welcome to the party, John. You've got Rodrigo, Binder, Vittetti. too, but I'm so glad they've updated it and actually have it kind of like in like normal, the order. As he got Suzuki, I believe, in 14th, last to go through the qualifying two at the moment. We'll see the overalls though. Sasaki down in 23rd, Fanati in 24th, Cardo Rossi in last. So combined 3 practice sessions. So there we are in 5th. It's like Canet leapfrogs ahead of us. So who else is joining us? So we've got Antonio Della Porta, Massia at the top, 25.7. Then Binder, Tuba, Vettetti, Mino, McPhee ran out the top 10 of Rodrigo, Arbolono, Ramirez, and Raul Fernandez in 14th, ahead of Foggia. Along with Canet, Kornfeld, should I say, Suzuki, Arenas, Sasaki in the top 20, and Onshu in last. So out of qualifying 1, who made it through? Let's scroll down. So it was Arenas, Foggia, Suzuki, and Kornfeld. Basically all the people who missed the bubble first time around. So we're going in for qualifying in Austin. 2 laps. Let's try and grab our first pole, which is a possibility. I didn't expect this. Like, I know we've turned it down a bit, but I still haven't turned it down like a boatload. We're still, you know, it's still extreme. It seems to be our level, maybe. Unfortunately, we've got someone in the S's. Get out of the way. There you go, down the inside uphill. So he's trying to batter us. We're qualifying here. Yeah, you back out of it. So a bit wide in a hairpin. Not the best. Who have done there? 13.8. The halfway mark. That's right, what are you doing here? Once again, we're trying to qualify. Good to see this hasn't been fixed then. There's just one sector to go. It's flat out. Oh, nicely hugging the apex there. So is this a 25? Not quite. 26-1 again. Do we do a second lap? I think we do. Hopefully there's no disturbance this time. Like, because it's probably mid-25 will be pole. Oh my god, terrible. Power for it. Only lost a 10th. But it go much better through the uphill section, flat out, just like we need to be. Actually, in the end, it was a low 25. Massi on pole ahead of Della Porta and Kennett. And Antonio Arbolono in the top 5. Great from the Italian. for the VR46 ride, and we're on the third row once again in 8th alongside Rodrigo and Tuba, exactly like Qatar, but with a tinge of disappointment as we messed up on our second run. McPhee in the top 10 now, joining us alongside Binder, Mino. Then you've got Arenas, Fernandez and Foggia, and Suzuki, Ramirez and Kornfeld. So you are looking at the grid then. Lots of hard tyres already. We can see that. Medium hard, hard from the Italian. We've gone medium hard as well. And Austin does burn up the tyres, it seems. Like Binder on hard. Suzuki all on hards as well. No soft tyres in sight. Caboose Amos down in 25th, Garcia in 27th. Lots of medium hards on the front back row, shall we say. So yeah, we're revving up at the start then. Let's get underway. Oh, look at this launch. Absolutely brilliant start. Timed it perfectly. The Stone. Can he get it stopped for the first corner though? Oh, he's got Arbolona, I think, on his outside. But up into 6th. Now around the outside of the Italian into the top 5. Brilliant from Stone. There's Cornford up to 15th head of Binder. No, bike, where you going? No, Arbolino back by. As he's head of the VR46. Gang behind. There's 2 up to 9th ahead of Mino. Fogger up to 12 ahead of Rodrigo. And here goes Stone with the move on Arbolino. Trying to use off that rear brake to get the bike turned in. The brakes are just not working. That's Rossi up the 21st head of Yurchenko. Wasn't Rossi last? I'll start for them. There's a couple tenths behind. Are we getting some toe? We're staying in the toe. Oh, we are gaining a bit. Too little too late to make the move though. Or is it? Bit of a dive from Stone. Up into 5th. And the power hard. It's going to sail up the 23rd ahead of Yurchenko, and it's like Arbolino overtaken by the Italian as well. 1.4 seconds, the gap in front. Decide to make up. There's Tuba and Suzuki battling hard over the top 10. Now let's see if Stone's pace was real. In practice, that's 2 seconds back, 1.1 back. He's gained in the final sector. Whereas up to try ahead of Rodrigo. It's hard on the power at the corners. Now Stone's got to be top class, no slacking. Goes through the first sector. It's gained a bit. In fact, it says the gap's the same. Well, he definitely has gained now on Antonelli. Try and make this a gang of 5 at the front. I think he has now. Much better run than Antonelli. Fortunately, nowhere to go in the braking zone. Let's get hard on the power down the back straight. 3 tenths back. 2.5 ahead of the attack. My God, these top 5 already away. But 3 tenths is too much. He's not making up the slipstream. Suzuki up to 9th ahead of Arbolino. Seems like the school of hard stones. Oh, got a bit too much for him. Now for Stone, don't get too excited. Nine tenths back. It's Mino now up to sip. There his fellow Italian. Suzuki up to 8th, head of McPhee. Made some good moves once he's got into the top 10, the Japanese rider. So a bit wide from Stone. 26-1 though. Right on the pace. Zabalona rounds out the top 10. Behind the Scott. Yeah, it's up to 11th, head of 2, but so we've got to be careful with the curves. It's so easy. Bite you! As such as getting too close to a rider. Oh, Stone. Bit too close to Antonelli there. He's made it up now. Oh, great drive. Shot down the inside, up into 4th. Into another Italian sandwich. Della Porta in front. Anthony wants to get by. Stone says no, not on this occasion. But he's 7 tenths back, definitely not getting slipstream now. Anthony's getting abundance of it. Look at that, easily by the Italian halfway down the straight. Stone tries to make the move back. I'm a bit wide. He's going to have to back out. Let Anthony lead the way. Let's go through this fast corner though. This is the place for Stone. So we're moving to the penultimate corner. Looks like he's made it. Once again, a bit wide on the exit. Nice and hard on the power out the final corner. A second slower than his previous lap, but he's up to 4th. 7 tenths behind the top 3. As Ramirez rounds out the top 10 behind McPhee, so Suzuki up to 7th. It's nicely held, Stone. Kept the inside line on Antonelli. How can he pull away from the tank? Oh, he's up to this top 3. So a bit offline. But it's close up the gap nicely. We're on the inside of Della Porta. Didn't quite work out. Patience from Stone. Hopefully that hasn't cost him. That's once again around 7 tenths behind, isn't he? 8. And Anthony 3 tenths back. Oh, he's going to be coming under attack. And there goes Antonelli. He's almost into the back of the Italian. 4/10 back, 2 ahead of Mino still. A good gap behind. As it really did cost him that early attack, didn't it? Early into that. Under the Portia. He's trying to go down the inside of Antonelli. Brutal, but he makes the move stick. Antonelli tries to do it back. Stone covers him off. Second back of the top 3. Seem to be setting high 26s at the moment. Just approach halfway mark of this race. Not really pulling away. The Stone wide allows Antonelli to breeze by. And then flat through the right, down the inside into the S's. Makes the move stick. Just. It's pushing hard at the halfway mark of this race. We've got Mazzio and Canet, Della Portia in front, Antonelli behind. But here comes Stone. Oh, he's 9/10 back now, isn't he? Almost. But 9/10 ahead of Antonelli. He's got his own bubble. Man, the setup changes really have helped, haven't they? Because I was using the setup from Argentina, nowhere would be up this high or doing this well. So you definitely need a more stable setup, it seems like, in 19 compared to 18. It's all very wide, Stone. 1.8 back, no! Oh my god, where are you going, bike? Turning too early. Oh, he's... What the hell? Go! Go! Stone, what have you done? Braking on the curbing. Now batting with Rodrigo and Tuba just for a top 10. Cannot believe that from Stone. Oh, he's been hit as well. So of course goes wide. It's been hit again. Oh, he tries to thread a needle through to Bernardo as well. Where's the bike going? Stone back up into 10th, but man, he has chucked away a top 5. Well, has he? Can he close back up the gap? As he sees his teammate battling in front for 8th. Pushes hard. Oh, he said that 26-1 so far the race, but all his other laps have been garbage. Has he even been in a 26 again? Don't think so. That's what leads to issues like to the one getting onto the curb. If he's just consistent, he'd be with the top 3 instead of battling Antonelli so much. Now he's got 1.5 second gap to make up in front to his teammate. There we go, much better. That's how you're meant to hit that apex. That's not how you're meant to hit that apex. But you take it. It's 27.5, disappointing lap. Needs to be in the 26s. This is normally when he's so good as well. These middle stages. Well, he's been poor. But can he be the top? Trying to sprinter rider, McPhee right in front. Battle with. Oh my god, stop chasing the bike. Let it flow through the edges. See McPhee chasing down. I think that's the VR46 bike. Oh, he was, because here comes Stone down the inside for the fast left-hand kink. All's fair in teammates and battling. As he goes down the inside for Netty as well. He's right on the edge of locking up. He had to let go of the brakes. There's 3 second gap to Ramirez in front. Won't be making that up in a month of Sundays. Only question is, can he stay ahead of McPhee? Not quite. As well, here comes the Italian as well. Forcing the issue, and here comes Stone down the inside of all of them. There's all McPhee down the inside. Stone wide. What a sandwich that was. Stone making himself a filling. Well, what have worked out as he goes round the outside of McPhee for 8th. As Massey takes the lead ahead of Canet. Another 27.4 from Stone as he's up to 8th. You can see the battle for top 5 in front, but unfortunately I don't think he has enough time to close it. Just having 2 laps. But encouraging out in here in Austin. There's no 210 penalty, and then he's all over the place again in the S's. But it seems to have pulled the gap to McPhee. He's got a bit quiet behind. As well, where are you going? Able to go on the pound a straight line, no? As he's 3.4 back of Ramirez, 1.7 ahead of McPhee. It's going a bit lower than for Stone with an lap and a half to go of a very crowded race. Has lots of company. So once again, how can he not get into that left-hand corner? You could pedal it round at 5 miles per hour and still not get it through that corner. It's 4.3 back, 1.3 ahead of McPhee. Going to pound nice and early out of the penultimate corner. Through the final corner. Hey, back into the 26s, about time. We've gone to the final after race. They got a battle for 5th in front. Bit wide from Stone. And it's just like Qatar, and it looks like he's set for 8th place. After a very good race in the first half. It's a bit inconsistent that time-wise, but he's still with the leaders. And then that mistake. Just pushing way too hard. Well, recovered. Finished best from his team. Just ahead of McPhee. Here's something to put on the fridge at home. You said decent practice as well. We're going to have some good developments coming. For the next round. As we return to Europe and Arez. Still can't make that left-hander, my God. So go much better through there. It's all over the curb on the inside. 3 seconds ahead of McPhee now. Definitely has put a marker down to the veteran Scott in these first 3 races that you thought you'd be top dog in this team. So it's like, I'm coming into this team as a champion. I'm going to be top dog. Definitely proving the way at the moment as Canet wins. Look at that, he's in the final corner despite that crash. Not too far back and a great lap on the final lap. So here we go then. Leading up to the accident. So, as into going through this fast corner, just a bit tight from Stone as now we slow it down. Really slow it down. He is on the curb, too much curb. Where's the bike going? He's sliding. As Canet wins the battle at the front by less than 600ths of a second ahead of Masia. Then you got Della Porter, Antonelli, 6/10 back. And look at Stone. Look at his fastest lap right up there, 26.1. You've got Mino ran out of top 5 ahead of Suzuki. Great race from the Japanese ride. He was outside the top 10 early in the race. And Ramirez in 7th for Stone. 7.6 seconds back, including a mistake. Take that mistake away, costing 6 to 7 seconds. What could have been? What could have been? With Stone ahead of his teammate McPhee, though. And look at the fastest lap, over a second gap between them. And you got Bettetti, ran out the top 10 of Arbolono. He had a very adventurous race. Tuber, Rodrigo, Fogger, and Kornfeld, the veteran, going the final point by over a second ahead of Binder. Kanonshu, good race behind his teammate, 1.4 back. You've got Fernandez, Arenas, Alonso Lopez ran out the top 20, Rossi, Booth Amos, Garcia battling for 22nd now, ahead of Sasaki, and Perez in last. So in the Riders' Championship, it's Dale Porter leading away by 2 points ahead of Canet and Mazia. Then you've got Antonelli up to 4th ahead of Booth Amos. You've got Ramirez, Mino, Garcia down 3 places, Tuba, Suzuki up 5. A single point ahead of Stoney's up 3 places as well. Binder down 4. Benati down 5 as well. Disappointing from the Italian. As 21 riders scored points so far this season. And in last it is Perez. And in the Team Championship, they're leading away by 10 points as expected. You've got Buster Capital Dubai in 2nd. Max Racing up to 3rd ahead of the 58 squad. And then Green Power down to 5th. And this Petronas Sprinter up 3 places. Biggest mover up into 6th. It could be a top 5 of the way Green Power are going. Stray Galizia down in 8th. Honda Team Asia in 9th. VR46 into the top 10. There's 3 teams yet to score. So overall, fantastic weekend. Achieved the qualifying objective. Had the race pace, even if they didn't quite get the result. But got all the development. It was a great success the weekend, as shown there. Look at all those ticks, look at all those development points. And so, let's look what happened in Austin first of all. As Dovi wins? It's Marquez Land. Can't get behind this fiction. We've got Rossi in 2nd, Marquez in 3rd. In Moto2 is Luti winning the way. Well, in Moto3, Canet talks about Stone is a rider who still has to grow, but he's got what it takes to be a potential champion. Very encouraging from a Moto3 vet there in Canet. So, for research and development then. So you can develop the engine or the frame. Now you've seen we had trouble getting the bike into the slow speed corners. I'm not sure if that's because of the braking. Or the engine where we're just down on horsepower. We need to improve the engine. Where improving it is, seems to have a similar effect it looks like. So, we've actually got 25 development points. What happened to the other few? Is that our payment to the team or something? Well, I think it's got to be engine. So put it on that. Look, 60 development points next time. My God. Well, there's the engine improved. That's Kev Stone improved. And that was a much better race. Actually had to do some major battling for like the first time in his career, did Kev Stone, and didn't quite go all his way. So for watching, and we'll find out if it does next time.